Hey, good afternoon everybody, it's Steve. Welcome to the Little Wood Shop and our midweek shout out. So, what have we got for you this week? Alright, well, last weekend we did a V-Carve Pro vacuum table tutorial, I think. Had a lot of great hits on that. I hope I hope all of you got a little something out of it. I had a gentleman chime in on the YouTube channel. He actually said, Steve, why didn't you put this into an array for all your holes? I cannot remember the gentleman's name to save my life, but he was absolutely correct. Putting them into an array was another way to program. And as I've told all of you, I don't proclaim to be the holy grail and the gospel of CNC and programming up here. I'm just going to show you all one way to do something. The other gentleman was absolutely correct in stating that a lot of that could have been programmed in an array setting, but again, I'm just showing you one way of doing something, okay? And I have found that through all the years that I've done this, not so much in wood. I come from a sheet metal and a metal background as far as CAD, CNC, and all this comes to play. All of it's just a lot of repetition. So that's why I keep drilling you guys the way that I do, because it will. It's just repetition, 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 okay? Or at least my opinion of it anyways, alright? Alright, the other thing we've got coming up. I told you about a month ago, I went up and I met a gentleman who is doing a veterans program out of his own camp. A gentleman by the name of John Worrell, Chief Petty Officer, disabled U.S. Navy vet, very, very wonderful gentleman. And it really blew my mind as I spoke with him more and more to find out he runs a program called Warriors at 45 North, okay? What it is it's a program that he runs out of his own camp where he can go and he can invite other veterans to come up, and these vets will come up and they will stay with Chief, as he likes to be called. They stay at his camp right off Perry Stream. I've been up. This place is beautiful, and there's ATV riding, there's hiking, fishing, hunting, shooting, all the outdoor sports an enthusiast could possibly want. Oh, and then he tells me he hosts all this out of his own pocket. This doesn't cost anybody a dime who comes up to stay with him. So this sign is going to actually be going on their bunkhouse. The bunkhouse, again, was a bunch of vets who got together, donated some time and their carpentry skills, and they built a beautiful bunkhouse for him to house all his guests when they come up to stay with him, okay? So we're going to be donating this to Chief up in Pittsburgh, New Hampshire for the Warriors at 45 North and their project this weekend. We also this week, I thought I'd show this to you just so that you could see it. In the library itself, and we've had a few people throw some questions out there, we've had some crazy ones. Steve, what's the catch with the library? Folks, I swear to you there is honestly no catch. I love programming. I absolutely love my job. I love my career up here, and to keep my skills as good as I can keep them, I program and I share everything with you. One of the folders in particular is an outdoor wildlife scene, and I told you we had some nice high definition animals in there, and somebody inquired on, do you have anything milled with the high definition animals? Well, this is one that we just did this week, okay? This is the moose that's in the open clip art wildlife scene folder that's in Google Drive, okay? He's 11 inches. I think he took about 2.5 hours to mill out, all right? He's roughly 11 and a half inches high, 10 and a half inches wide. Beautiful, beautiful moose. You personalize it, and kapow. You got yourself a nice piece to sell to someone, okay? The library's there. I hope you use it. I hope all of you are using it and making use of it. I hope you're able to put some of this stuff into your own products, and I hope that you're able to make a few bucks, even with my designs. I don't care. Knock yourself out. Enjoy yourself. Okay, that's why the library's there. And yes, it is 100% free. Okay. The only thing you've heard me in shout-outs before ask you for were for two things. If it's around the holidays and you know somebody, zip out a little Christmas gift for a little fella, for a little boy or a little girl whose family might be on hard times. Make sure that that child has a gift under the tree. And by God, if you're doing anything out of the folders that are military related, will you please give one away to a vet? Cribbage board, a sign, a plaque, a prayer plaque, a creed plaque, I don't care. You want to put them into your own production and sell them, knock yourself out. Mill one of them though, please give it away as a gift. That's all I ask. That's the price of using the library. Alright, children and veterans. They have soft spots in me, alright? Alright, coming up this weekend for the Sunday evening blog. Yes, I still have to get logs out of the woods. And yes, I still will be doing Inkscape. I'm still reading on it. I cannot get over how much information Inkscape actually has. So what we're going to be doing this weekend is I have a busy weekend going on. Not only am I delivering this on Saturday, Sunday I have a market. We have a big local community bridge fair going on at our little covered bridge here in downtown. We're going to be taking some of our pieces there. So what I think I'm going to do, I don't currently attend farmers markets anymore, but this is a local bridge fair and I want to basically bring some of my bigger pieces. We're going to be bringing our beds, one of our beds, probably a cribbage table. We're going to be doing a lot of the military prayer and creed plaque samples. I'm basically going Sunday for advertisement purposes. We have a lot of traffic that's now starting to flow through the North Country, not only for the recreational tourism side of things, but it is the fall, and there are other things going on in the area, so I'm hoping to catch some of that traffic. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do the blog this weekend on farmers markets, flea markets, state fairs, things like that, the things you're going to need, some of the tips and tricks that we use to make sales, some of the things that we set up at our booths above and beyond, just as a courtesy to the passerbys. So I think that's what we're going to do the blog on this weekend. I know that some of you had mentioned, you have mentioned potentially once you're retired you want to do this on the side as supplemental income. And you had mentioned fairs and flea markets and farmers markets. Well, I'm hoping that what I put out there will help you, and it will also help to narrow down your decision on some of the things you want to do. Okay? I won't keep you. I've rambled on long enough. As always, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for your support, subscribing to our channel. We wouldn't have gotten this far without you. Okay? I know that. And without all of you making it possible, we wouldn't have the exposure that we have right now either. So again, bottom of our hearts, thank you very much for your support. And I promise we got more to come, more coming up. And stay tuned, okay? I'm going to finish painting this, get it sanded, and get everything sealed tonight so I can go down and program up some more stuff, all right? All right, everybody. We'll see you this weekend for the Sunday evening blog. Until then, have a safe week with you and yours. I hope you have great weather, and I hope you have an even better weekend. All right, everyone? We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.